watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all, 7:01. Thanks for joining us for the 48 Fastcast on this 48 First Alert weather day, and it is because of that chill out there.
Yeah, if you walked outside, you probably felt it on your skin, in your bones, maybe, because just how chilling it is right now.
As soon as you take the covers off this morning, you're like, oh, it feels a lot different. But yeah, that's the reason for the 48 First Alert weather day. Obviously not talking about any threat of severe weather. Could see some winter precipitation actually for areas to our north into portions of Middle Tennessee, maybe even Sand Mountain, Jackson, DeKalb counties, the higher elevations. Might see a few snow flurries flying around, and that's exactly what we see up there in parts of Shelbyville, out to Franklin County, Winchester, and areas to the north as well, into McMinnville there. So no accumulation, no impacts, but if you see a few snow flurries, just say, hey, look at that, snow flurries here on November 10th. We've got a freeze warning in effect. It goes until 10 o'clock. Very, very cold this morning out the door. This is the reason for the freeze warning. We've got air temperature in the mid-20s to low 30s. When you factor in the breeze, though, this is what it feels like. It feels like teens to low 20s, and this number will not improve much as we go through the day today. The wind chill will likely stay in the mid to upper 20s. It gets better, though, even starting tomorrow for Veterans Day, and then back in the 70s by the end of the week into next weekend.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, a live look at the map right now. We have two crashes very close to each other. One just popped up here. This is on Governor's Drive right at Seminole Drive. So this is a main drag here, and it's causing some pretty significant delays already. We do have a lane blocked there. Also not far away, 565 right at Jordan Lane, also seeing a crash. That does not look to be causing too many delays, but we'll keep our eyes on both of these. We also have a crash in the Speak area. So this is 36 eastbound at Tanner Road. So if you were going into Hartselle this morning, be aware of that. Your drive times are still looking pretty good. Meridianville to Huntsville about 25 minutes. Hampton Cove to Huntsville about 9. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Gina. On Fort Payne, 2 people are dead after a late night shooting. This happened at a home on Alabama Avenue. According to Fort Payne Police Chief David Davis, the 2 people were found dead inside of their own home. A suspect was taken into custody. Police tell us the suspect and the victims were involved in a domestic dispute right before that shooting. This is the first murder in Fort Payne this year. Police have not released the names of the victims or the suspect.
We have new details this morning on a deadly wreck that happened in Limestone County. State troopers now say a 17-year-old was killed when the truck he was driving went off the road and hit a pole. This happened Sunday night along State Route 99. That's near the Mount Roselle community. We're told the teen was not wearing a seatbelt.
Also this morning, one person has been taken to the hospital with critical injuries after being hit by a car. Himsey officials say this happened in the area of University Drive and Research Park Boulevard just after midnight. Further details weren't released.
A child was killed in an accidental shooting in Gadsden. This happened on Saturday. Gadsden police say this is still an active investigation, but they haven't released further details about what happened. Police did release a statement after the shooting, which says in part, "Our hearts are with the family as they face an unimaginable loss." And in Huntsville, police say they're still looking for whoever fired shots at Bridge Street on Saturday. Fortunately, nobody was shot. Police tell us one car, though, was shot into. A security guard says he heard about 4 or 5 shots fired near the south end of the shopping center. For reference, that is near the Cheesecake Factory and Ulta.
A Huntsville woman has been charged with child abuse after police say that she put her child in a dumpster. Shanae Spencer was arrested on Saturday after police got a call regarding a child possibly being abused on Venona Avenue near Maston Lake Road. Police say the child's father was able to rescue the child from the dumpster before anything could happen, anything more serious. Spencer has also been charged with child abandonment. Well, coming up, we'll share how much longer a major resurfacing project on US 72 is set to last.
Well, if you drive along Highway 72, you'll continue to see some traffic delays through the end of the year.
Yeah, but now officials are telling us that they are currently in the last phase of the project. For months, crews have been resurfacing the highway from Mooresville Road in Huntsville to east of the Flint River. Now they're working to pave some intersections and turn lanes along the highway. The crews had been working at night since they began in September to avoid traffic problems. However, Seth Burkett with the Alabama Department of Transportation says temperatures at night could soon get too cold for the asphalt mix.
We'll see a couple of days where temperatures during the day may not permit paving. So that's something we're going to be having to contend with here in November and December, whereas typically these are still pretty decent months for construction.
Now, he also tells us the new paving project was necessary because there were some potholes along US 72.
Today is a 48 First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Rooter Plumbing for all your emergency plumbing services.
Drive 72 every single day, and yes, they've come a long way. Did some great work, still have some touching up to do. Look at the snow. Here we are, early to mid-November. It's the 10th, tomorrow Veterans Day, and we're tracking pretty widespread snow showers through parts of the Ohio River Valley. The lake effect snow machine, it's up there cranking, coming off parts of Lake Michigan, and yeah, that's their first snow of the season in many locations. I think maybe some parts of Tennessee see a few snow flurries as we go through the day today. We'll see early sunshine and then more clouds start to build in. We'll go partly to mostly cloudy as we go into this afternoon, and you can see some of those snow flurries, but that's really all we're expecting. The actual high temperature today will hit about 38 degrees, but it will never feel warmer than maybe 28 degrees. We've got these blustery winds from the northwest right now, sustained about 10 miles per hour. But look at the wind gusts we're forecasting, 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. And that's the reason the wind chill stays in the 20s for the entire day today. 50 degrees. The sun will be out for your Veterans Day Tuesday. Hope to see you at the parade. It will be on the cool side, though, with the wind chill tomorrow, probably in the 30s to low 40s. So dress warm if you're heading to downtown Huntsville to support our vets.
Absolutely. Well, we definitely want to see you out there. Eric, you'll be out there, right?
I will. Working on my wave.
There you go. There you go.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you throughout the morning with more news, weather, and traffic.